Honored guests, lend me your ears. Long has our Fevrimond suffered, without a true monarch to guide her and her people. Decades have passed since last His Majesty Erland sat atop the Draken throne. Long have we endured, yet it has not been for naught. At last, the bell has tolled on the age of the Council. At last, we may celebrate the coming of our rightful ruler. The return of the Sovereign.
My word! Such an inspiring visage.
Your Majesty shall have my eternal fealty.
Your Majesty, oh how long I have awaited this moment.
Behold, before you sits the rightful inheritor of the Draken throne, chosen by the dragon as its enemy. Behold and rejoice! Fortune has delivered us our savior at last! At last! Praise be, for only the Sovereign's guidance can lead us true. All hail the Sovereign! All hail! Let all present pledge their allegiance to the Sovereign. Let us be united in the hope that our liege's reign will ne'er end. Long live the Sovereign of Vermont! Long live the Sovereign!
Arisen, thou who wouldst slay the dragon, if thou seekest to behold this world in its true aspect, abandon thy reason. Cast aside thine heart and thy life both. I ask thee to demonstrate thy will, for naught but thine ambition can alter the course of the rivers of fate.
Now, which one of you was it? No need to be shy. I've just got to take down a record of your name and face. Come on, step forward. Is it you? No? It is hard to say. If the pawn I'm looking for... Speak up, you good-for-nothing pawns! Which of you is it? Is it you? No? Are you the one, then? Aha! I thought I recognized you. I ill like that look in your eyes. 'Tis queerly brazen for a pawn. Most of your kind have eyes blank as a cadaver's. Mayhap 'tis only natural, seeing as how you rise from the dead. There's aught different about you, though. Could it be that you fear death just as we mortals do? Worry not, vessel. 3 days here, and you'll be longing for death's sweet embrace. Come along, you feckless dullards.
Pray, do as he says and get in line. 'Tis for your own good I say this. You do not want to invoke the Overseer's wrath.
Pray, do not impede me, sir. I'm on duty.
Pray, sir, have you aught to spare?
Learn your place, pawn.
No one's coming to my aid.
I've no need to preen. Let my fur lie how it may. Speak to me another time. I'm on duty.
What do you think you're up to, layabout? Get a move on!
Do your injuries pain you? Pray, do not overexert yourself. This is no place for one of your ilk. 'Tis harsh beyond measure. Even we pawns are pushed to the brink. You ought not anger the Overseer. Let us proceed to the site. I do not understand how 'tis they compel us. There is no Arisen among the Overseers.
Time to be heading home. Even the grave. Time to be heading home.
'Twould be unwise to disobey. The Overseer will show you no mercy.
My bed calls and I shan't resist.
I worked hard today. I think I've earned a rest.
I'm in at ease here. Why? My knees have been acting up lately.
Time for you to get to work.
I best make myself step.
There's all watching me, I think.
You are prepared to work. Then you ought begin by carrying stones out from the station in the back and bringing them here.
Is there no mercy to grasp my own?
A job well done. Now the next step is to... What is this commotion? Perhaps we ought to investigate.
Don't think I'll stand for this. No, I'm trained.
No, the damn thing's been awoken. You got to fell that fiend, even at the cost of your lives! Get me out of here! Now!
Swift strikes are a thief's greatest weapon. Watch for an opening, then press your bow till they are overwhelmed. These may not carry shields, but their nimbleness allows them to dodge incoming attacks with ease.
Are you unharmed?
Get chased! Make ready. You move to intercept.
Consarne!
You ought flee while you can. After all, your charge awaits you. You cannot linger in this place forever. You have lost your memories. 'Tis surely the work of a fell curse, but worry not. You need only believe in your own destiny, Arisen.
Consarne it. The accursed creature escaped. Oh, you! Get back here! Quickly! This way, Arisen!
Come this way. Let us flee.
You must jump. That is the only path forward.
No one could survive a fall from this height. Not even a pawn. Don't just stand there! Shoot it down!
It's getting away! Bring it down! Bring it down!
Go now, lost soul. Learn all you can of this world you must protect.
Pray, keep your distance, Arisen. Worry not for me. The brine may swallow me whole, but I will not perish. There is a stone not far from here, known as a rift stone. Pray, seek it out. If you're truly the Arisen, then our paths will surely cross again.
Oi! Are you all right? What happened here? A griffin appears one moment and falls the next. And now you stand before me. Was it you then? The one who was riding on its back? 'Tis a wonder you survived. Accompany me to the stronghold. We'll treat your wounds and hear your story. Still, I can hardly believe it. A griffin of all things here. Add to that the recent dragon sighting. 'Tis said that the arrival of the Sovereign portends an age of peace, yet only trouble has followed. What does... I had thought being in the Border Watch would make for easy work, but the wind's beginning to blow in a fell direction. Where exactly is this jail you say you escaped from, anyway? I've never heard of such a place. There's certainly naught like that here in Vermont. Could it be you were held in the neighboring country of Batal? Nay, I suppose that's unlikely. We've been estranged from Batal ever since the war. It is difficult to imagine any citizen of Vermont being sent there. Fie! Goblins! If you find your strength flagging, imbibe a curative or have a bit of green. When one of the fiends comes to you, best guard or dodge, else you'll be sore on the morrow. Make use of the slope. It will give you an advantage against their ranks. There are oft items to be scavenged from the bodies of monsters and their ilk. If you're not squeamish about picking at their bones, that is. Have you beheld the dragon as yet? I've not, and I count that a blessing. All I know for sure is that 'tis a beast e'er more fearsome than a griffin. One need only look to the miserable state of the village of Mel to see that. You can but hope. Where are you going? I'll not force you to receive treatment, but I'd at least like a word. Where do you think you're going? You can't just run off now.
Welcome, Arisen. We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
What is this? Pawns. They bend the knee to you so readily, but then... No. Surely you cannot be the Arisen.
You seek the Riftstone, do you not? We can take you to it. Pray, come this way. Before you stands a Riftstone. 'Tis a gate by which we of the Pawn Legion may cross o'er into this world. Pray, summon your pawn. Simply paint with your mind's eye the loyal attendant whom you would have serve you.
This world is connected to innumerable other realms beyond the rift, which pawns, such as myself, are able to traverse. My kind is duty-bound to serve you, Arisen, and to use the knowledge we glean in these distant worlds to your benefit. I myself look forward to traveling alongside you and using my experiences beyond the rift to enrich your adventures.
Well, I'll be. A pawn summoning before my very eyes. You truly are the Arisen, then. Strange. I thought the Arisen was in the capital. Surely there's only meant to be one Arisen. Fie, this is all beyond my ken. The Watchhead would know what to do, I'm sure. Though, as luck would have it, he's away. I suppose we'll save any further questions till the Watchhead returns. You're free to do as you like afore then. What? You've no memories, you say? Mayhap you could make for Melve, then. 'Twas set upon by the dragon not long ago. The Arisen is said to bear some deep connection to the dragon. Should you be Arisen, mayhap you'll recall aught of import there.
Hail, Arisen. Pray, ask aught you wish to know. I shall answer, if 'tis within my power to do so. Nomads, we are oft called. Born in other worlds, we travel here by means of the riftstones that we might aid you, Arisen. However, I cannot speak as to our true nature, for I know of it not. None of us do. We do not need to. We merely do as we are commanded. Riftstones are gates that connect this world to a multitude of others. By their power have we crossed into this world, and when our mission is done, by their power shall we return to our own. 'Tis the name given to fate's chosen, those destined to command the Pawn Legion and safeguard the world from the threat of the dragon. Even with your memories lost to you, I am afraid you cannot escape your fate. 'Tis the name given to fate's chosen, those destined to command the Pawn Legion and safeguard the world from the threat of the dragon. Even with your memories lost to you, I am afraid you cannot escape your fate. Very well. May fortune speed you on your way, Arisen.
forced to draw steel. If you are in need of aid, pray say the word. You'll have to excuse me. I have a job to attend to.
Beg pardon, but I've work needs doing.
I'm unsure how best...
Look, Master, a treasure chest.
Going out, are you? You sure that's a good idea? You seem rather unwell. You ought at least rest for the evening. There should be a spare bed in the lodgings yonder. Only don't go rushing off before you're ready. Take it from me. You're better off resting while you have the chance.
Fancy a gander? I find well met. Monsters and bandits are a plague upon my business. Always a pleasure.
It takes two to make a sale, and this cellar had nothing to tempt us with. Our funds are better spent elsewhere.
Isn't easy keeping the pantry stocked these days. You seem well.
Hoy there. You seem well tired. Tell you what, you can stay here tonight free of charge. I'll expect coin from tomorrow, mind. My pa always used to say, there's naught a good night's sleep can't fix. Not much else I can offer, I'm afraid, but you'll find all sorts at a finer inn. Aye, being armed is better than being defenseless, even if you're untrained. Still, 'tis worth devoting yourself to a vocation if you can. Opens up new doors, it does. You should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance. No hard feelings if you prefer it. They've much more to offer. Aye, being armed is better than being defenseless. You should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance. No hard feelings if you prefer it. They've much more to offer.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time of day.
Not much going
I'd sooner stay out than back.
Now I've gone and stepped in it.
No easy answers.
We're running low on everything. We've had a hard time procuring goods, what with all the monsters. I sent Marcus to gather what we need, but I've just taken stock, and I fear the list I gave him was... What say you? Could I trouble you to run an errand for me? You'll be paid, of course. Glad to hear it. Here, take the... He ought to be somewhere north, and in the note, and he'll take care of the rest.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Then act accordingly.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.
The best quality a soldier can have is loyalty.
Sir, how can I be of assistance? best quality a soldier can have is loyalty.
A ladder, is it? How convenient.
Must hold out till someone comes to relieve me.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
If you're playing at Arisen in search of preferable treatment, you'll be sorry. Your head is like to roll. Sets my thoughts down dark paths, this place. Must hold out till someone comes to relieve me. I've not the time for your prattling. Bother someone else.
The best quality a soldier can have is loyalty. Hail! You a soldier? We've had to start sending out new recruits to cull them.
Is that so? Who went yonder?
Lachlan. But I dare say he'll fare all right.
Aye, I expect he will. Who was sent out that way, then?
Ricardo. To be honest, sir, I'm a little...
What? Weren't harpies reported in that area?
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Fie! I want to go to his aid, but we can't just about... Say, you seem stout of heart. Would you be willing to go in our stead? 'Tisn't far, only a short ways out from the main gate. You've my thanks. And Ricardo's as well, I'm sure.
We've been called upon to render aid. Let us make haste.
I find goods for sale. I worked hard today. I think I've earned a rest.
Must hold out till someone comes to relieve me.
I could use a bit of excitement in my life.
Now I've gone and stepped in it.
I shall be proud to serve you, Arisen.
For me.
My legs are stiff as boards after I can while I'm in town. First, assess
There's
the
no
field.
easy thing.
Look, Master, goblins! Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable. Take that!
Get down here!
Be strong, Master. I shall protect you. Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
Who are you? Have you come to aid me? See. Is that all of them? You have my thanks. I do not believe for a moment I could have slain those creatures without your help. I've only just enlisted, and when I thought this could be the end of me, I was paralyzed. You saved me this time, but I won't always be so fortunate. I'll have to train harder, till I've the confidence to face such beasts on my own. Well, I'd best be heading back, but I'll be sure to let my superiors know of your good deed. I hope we meet again someday.
I suppose we'll be wanting to report back now.
Hail, friend! Many thanks for aiding Ocado.
Aye, that it was. The poor sod might not have made it back alive had you not intervened.
'Twas a bit too early for him to be seeing actual combat. That much was made. We'll be extending his training period. The instructors here are well known for whipping recruits into shape with their grueling regime.
Speaking of training regimes, I must admit I've half a mind to ask you to join us. We could use someone with your experience.
'Tis a goodly deed we've done. Now, Sir Ocado can return to his duty in good health.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
Behold the state of the village. 'Tis a sorry sight indeed. The dragon truly is calamity incarnate. Mayhap a walk through the streets would help jog your memory. When the Arisen appears, so too does the dragon. 'Tis an immutable truth of this world.
Pitiable Arisen. Shackled by a foul curse and robbed of all memory. Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge? That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? You do not remember? Then have you forgotten that you protected me from the dragon's flames? You withstood the fire in my stead and were well and truly charred. 'Twas terrible. I had thought your life forfeit. I could not hear the beating of your heart. But you hung on and by some miracle survived. Arisen. I'm afraid I don't understand your meaning. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated, though I fear you have no memory of this either.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with Arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad I found you. The ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen, you will be received with open arms. Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
Who might have the answers we need? Shall we ask around?
Say, do you think this one's really Arisen?
Well, you ought to not strain yourself, not in your current state. Those burns could easily have killed you outright. I expect 'twill be some time before you fully recover.
What brings you here?
Aye? Did you want something?
assist.
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if I was in your way.
Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry yourself on my account. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Vernworth.
So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for us. Made the journey all by myself as well, if you can believe it.
But, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough gold for the medicine. 'Twill be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what more can I do? What? You'd do that? You'd get the medicine for me? Suppose there's no harm in that, if you're really sure. Oh, sir, I'd be most grateful.
Seems my luck's not as rotten as I thought. I'll wait right here for your return, sir. And many thanks for your kindness.
We could make the fruit roborant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Rune's apothecary here in Melve.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit roborant for me? Oh, so this is what it looks like. Brilliant. Many thanks, sir.
I haven't much to offer in return, but I'll be sure to tell Grandfather what you did for us. He'll want to reward you proper-like, I'll bet.
My heart is light as a feather after that exchange.
You really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. Let's post my ears on him. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself.
For the
good. Can't let myself get distracted. How might I aid you, sir? I'm about ready to fall asleep on my feet.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small token of my gratitude. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when pursuing a vocation. Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. Should you dedicate yourself to a vocation, you will find that new paths to master will open up to you over time. Try them as you like. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the dagger. Such blades lack heft, though this grants them the advantage of thieves favor light armor, which leaves them more vulnerable to attacks than those of other vocations. Their talents depend upon their finesse and ability to compensate for the length of their blade through sheer agility. Naturally, it is a vocation for those who seek to master the bow, an exceptionally useful long range. At close range, however, a bow is nary more useful than a walking stick. Aye, the secret to being a successful archer is maintaining distance between you and your foes. Very well. There is no wrong choice in any case. It is entirely up to you which vocation you adopt. But I shan't take up any more of your time. Pray, be well. It's time I went looking for him.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The watchhead's waiting for you.
Who might have the answers we need? Shall we ask around?
But the sea's strange of late.
Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. I have questions for you. First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Very well. Speak with me once you've finished your preparations.
Is there aught you require?
It never hurts to replenish our stock of these. They are apt to dwindle in the heat of battle.
Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off.
Best sweep and dust before I open.
These writings could be of import. I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently. A simple conversation oft reveals what a week of searching never could. Whom shall we speak with first?
Good day, sir.
I'm a man of leisure at heart.
What is it you wish to discuss? I shan't let circumstance dictate my prices.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. But that place puts my hairs on end. Yet if aught were to befall him... Is that you, Norbert? Ah, fie. I got my hopes up for naught. Wait, listen. Would you be willing to search for my brother? The brave fool said he was going to look for herbs and went off into the forest. I'd go and search for him myself, only... Tis a dangerous place. I'm not afraid of monsters, but 'twould hardly help anything if I were to run in there unprepared and get myself hurt now, would it? So I thought, mayhap you'd go in my place. Please, sir. I worry for my brother. Many thanks. Right. As for where I think he's gone, go into the forest and turn when you reach the tree with the bird's nest, keeping the cliff to your right. Ah, this won't work, will it? I can see the route in my mind's eye, but my feet know it better than I do. I don't think I could plot it on a map, and 'tis hard to describe. But my brother and I are the only ones who use that path, to my knowledge. I suppose there's only one thing for it. I'll have to show you the way. Just be alert. The monsters of the forest have changed since the dragon's attack. I'll need you to watch over me, keep me safe. You will, won't you? Right. In we go, then. My life's in your hands, friend.
Our aid is required, Master. Let us depart with due haste.
Places like this.
Wish I didn't have to work to earn my bread.
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Very well. Speak with me once you've...
Seems naught ever goes right. don't like this place at all. This is a good spot. Let's stop here a moment. I've camped here with my brother many a time. No doubt he caught his breath here before moving on, same as us. Follow me. We ought press on, lest aught befall my brother. Follow me. We ought press on, lest aught befall my brother.
Look, Master, goblins! Goblins approach! No foe is your equal, Arisen. I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently. Very well. I shall lend you my aid. You do seem to be in need of it.
Follow me. We ought press on, lest aught befall my brother. Follow me. We ought press on, lest aught...
Can anyone hear me? Please! I need help!
Norbert, are you hurt?
Here,
No mercy! Suppose you'll be wanting my help. Oh, very well.
Norbert, are you hurt?
Our adventure continues.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side.
We're in fine form. Our foe will soon be sorry to have challenged us. I am grateful to you, Arisen. Let us see what you're made of. Methinks our foe has a resistance to ice.
I'd thought I was done for.
Aye, it was a near thing. How are you feeling?
I think I'll be all right. But if you hadn't come for me, Thanks, Ian.
Save your thanks, Norbert. I'm your brother. And I ought to have come sooner.
From where I'm standing, all that matters is that you made it in time. Anyway, I'm eager to be rid of this place. Let's return to the village, shall we? The sooner the better. I've got to deliver these medicinal herbs to the people who need them.
Aye, you'll hear no complaints from me.
We ought to avoid combat, if we can. Our priority is to see our charge delivered safely. Now there's a worthy prize, if only 'tweren't so far away. Nothing's coming to me, Master. Keep your wits about you. We must not allow our... is not worth writing home about. The Arisen's soaked to the bone. We prevailed by the skin of our teeth. This battle couldn't have come at a worse time. I only hope our victory's a swift one.
Thanks, friend. Shall we hunt a few monsters to start the day off? I'm all for swapping stories, but perhaps another night. I can scarce keep my eyes open. How many times have we camped here now? I'm not sure what this place has done to earn such favor from you, Arisen.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics. Shall we discuss tactics now or later? I've nothing to report as yet. Was there something you needed, Master?
Back at last. That was an ordeal.
Aye, I'm exhausted, but I can rest after I've delivered these herbs. I'll be...
Good on you. Just take care, all right? You wonder why I don't follow him? So long as he stays away from that forest, he'll be fine on his own. When my brother told me he was going to fetch those herbs, I refused to join him. Said it was too dangerous. What with the monsters acting strangely of late. And I was right. But mayhap none of this would have happened had I only gone with him. My brother is always the one taking the initiative, while I stand around with my hands in my pockets. But today's misadventure showed me that the path forward is the one with fewer regrets. We managed to save Norbert, and perhaps that's all that matters. Still, I can't help but wonder if I couldn't have spared him some of the pain and fear he suffered. So from now on, I'm going to trust in my own instincts. Ne'er again will I let fear stop me from doing what I know to be...
Arisen was rather hard on himself, methinks. He saved his brother just as much as we did.
Life is for the living, friend. Best to enjoy it.
I'm in your debt, sir. And not just for saving my brother. You helped me learn a valuable lesson today. Ne'er again.
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Very well. Speak with me once you've finished.
Feeling weary even after a day of rest.
If I were your master, I'd not leave this unread.
Let's have a look then.
I'm yours to command, Arisen. Who might have the answers we need?
Well, you ought not strain yourself. Not burns could easily have killed you outright. I expect 'twill be some time before you fully recover.
Really now, you mustn't shirk your duty. Lest you forget, 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
I'm well aware of that, thank you.
'Tis the time of day when cities and towns hum with the rhythms of life. Someone must have the answers we seek. If we ask around, we might just find them.
Well met, sir. Place to cast off the stresses of the day.
Me? As well as can be expected, I suppose. Have you need of me?
Good day, sir.
Beg pardon, sir. I mustn't be distracted.
Whatever it is, I'll have to hear it another time.
I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any use. Let us work together to honor.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me.
The safer the roads, the heavier my pockets. Always a pleasure.
Here to ask aught of me, are you? Here to ask aught of me, are you?
Ah, a material. Useful things. I'm always willing to lend a helping hand.
I appreciate that. Good day to you.